I would like to welcome you on my session. In this session, I am going to discuss most important questions and passing package for the subject principles of communication. It typically aiming for VTU students. Apart from that, other university students also can refer and get more information. So let's get started. So here I'll be talking about the important concept in module 1. The title is random variable process. Here what you're supposed to do is you need to mainly focus on like a conceptual based questions as well as numerical questions. The following are the must-study concept. You need to talk about what is random variable, distributions, and a Gaussian distribution. You should have a good idea about probability. You need to have what is correlation, what is the meaning of mean, variance, standard deviation, etc. Give a brief idea about correlation and autocorrelation. Study the necessary equations, properties of Gaussian process, like a process. So that is very important. The scoring topics I would like to suggest to you is statistical average and moments, which carries like 2 mark short answer questions. Even you can expect the derivation as well, like derive correlation and covariance. It may vary from 6 marks to 8 marks. Even like go through the PDF of Gaussian variable, problem-based problem questions. These are the important like questions from the module 1 of PCS. Okay, please focus more. These are the unavoidable concept. The main aim is to you have to clear the subject. That's what I'm making very shortcut. Let me move on to the second module. That is in the second module, you need to talk about like a PDF and a CDF. Explain the Gaussian distribution with a diagram. Derive the properties of autocorrelation function and define mean variance from the PDF. Okay. I'll be talking about see you go through module 1 thoroughly. These are the important concepts. Now I'll be talking about module 2. In the module 2 you must prepare uh, full one full question. You need to completely answer it. So you need to study about amplitude modulation. How does it work? What is the definition of amplitude modulation? What is the definition of modulation index? What is the importance of modulation index? Power sideband. Then what is the meaning of SSB? So study the spectrum analysis, bandwidth, power comparison, amplitude modulation circuit based on diode modulator. You might have done the communication lab, then a transistor modulator, even FDM working principle and circuits. These are the important concept in module 2, which I would like to suggest you to prepare very well. Okay, moving further. So the scoring topics from the module 2 are number 1, like a derivation of power in amplitude modulation that carries 5 marks. Block diagram of FDM transmitter and receiver that is also carrying 5 marks. You have to produce the block diagram very clearly with the labeling. Then a circuit diagram and working of diode modulator. Okay, diode modulator is very important. These are the important questions from module 2. I would like to suggest kindly go through it. Also, explain the AM with time and frequency representation, derive the expression for power and amplitude modulation, bifurcate or differentiate DSB, SC, and SSB, which carries 3 marks, 3 to 5 marks. Explain the balance modulator. Whenever you are explaining balance modulator, circuit diagram is mandatory. Write the applications of FDM. Okay, these are the important questions. Coming to the module 3, the title is frequency modulation and receivers. So what you are supposed to do is prepare the basics and circuits. You must study the following concept: FM and PM, modulation index and noise suppression. Then like VCO. What is the meaning of VCO? How voltage control oscillator work? What is the importance of PLL, phase locked loop? With the help of a block diagram, you need to explain and applications. Super heterodyne receiver is a evergreen questions. You please go through the super heterodyne receiver. The scoring topics are explain the frequency modulation with the waveforms. So you need to talk about the diagram of super heterodyne receiver, then study the operation of PLL circuits. So these are the important questions from module 3. So let me continue. So most expected questions are VCO and its working, then FM versus amplitude modulation. Compare FM and AM. Explain the frequency conversion using JFET mixer. Okay. BJT mixer or JFET mixer, anything you can expect. Okay. So moving on to module 4, digital representation and PCM. Here you need to talk about must-study concepts are sampling theorem, very important. PAM, PPM, PCM process. What is quantization? What is encoding? Then line codes, NR set, then R set, Manchester. This already worked out in the PCS lab component. Even program also you are expected to go through it. Time division multiplexing TDM. What is TDM? Explain TDM, the concept of TDM with the neat block diagram. Scoring topics are PCM block diagram. That is very important. Coding type with the waveforms and the sampling and quantization with explanation. Kindly make a note of this and prepare a very short notes before moving on to the examination. That's very important. Then explain VCU and its working. Then FM versus AM, frequency like a conversion using JFET mixer. These are the probable questions. Okay. Now coming to the module 5, there are few important questions you need to give the priority, like inter-symbol interface, ISI and I diagram. Then Nyquist criterion, you will be studying in control system as well. Then SNR, signal to noise ratio and the types of noises. Scoring topics are define ISI and plot I diagrams. Okay, then Nyquist criterion for distortionless transmission, types of noise and SNR. Expected questions are define SNR, very important. Then like internal and external noises, types of noise. Draw like interpret I diagram, which carries 3 marks. Explain the Nyquist criterion, which you already discussed in the control system as well. So these are the important questions from module 5. What you can practical point of view, you need to learn the signal generation, what is a step and like a sinusoidal signal, triangular signal. So you may expect the programming type question as well. AM, FM generation using the programming, PCM implementation. So those programming concept also you please focus. Then time division, multiplexing, and I diagram. There is a program. Okay, you can refer the any one of the like lab manual or any of the material, any of the textbook related to communication system. You can refer the textbook of Kennedy. VTU like model question paper suggests that the theory and problem from the module 1, which carries 10 marks. In the module 2, derivation diagram, which carries 10 marks. Then the theory and working of the circuit from module 3 carries 10 marks. Then diagram based PCM coding, which carries 10 marks, and conceptual, which carries 10 marks. At least if you clear 10 marks from each module, you will be clearing the subject. At least 50% above, that's a like achievement within 1 or 2 days. If you can clear, that is great. Write 3 full answers confidently, attempt small questions in the rest. Definitely, I can guarantee the pass marks. Okay. So you can strategically prepare. If you have 7 days, you can prepare this particular schedule. Okay, first day you can go through like a module 1 and module 2 with the theory and derivations. In the second day, you can go through module 2 and module 3 with the circuit and diagrams. In the third day, go for like a PCM coding, which is comes under module 5. Fourth day, you can focus on the noise and sideband. 4 days are enough actually. Then if you want to have like a coding experience, you need to focus one day. Then you can go to MATLAB signal generation. Like sixth day, prepare previous year question paper and test. Then you will be having like a better confidence. Seventh day, you can go for like important questions that will give for the confidence. Like a top repeated questions in the PCS, like a PCS, that is derive the power in AM and modulation index. It's a repeated question. Then explain the sampling theorem. Then explain the PCM system with the block diagram, properties of autocorrelation function, describe the super heterodyne receiver, then Gaussian PDF derivation. That is also important. Difference between AM and FM. Draw and explain the I diagram. Then voltage control oscillator working principle, TDM with the block diagram. These are the evergreen questions which I see in different type of question paper. So if you are watching our channel first time, I request you to subscribe. Also, kindly hit a like button if you pleased with this video. Also, if you found this video is useful, kindly share with the stakeholders, all the students and faculty members. Also, keep on put the bell button. As soon as I upload a video, you'll be getting the notification. Thank you so much for watching this video. So please go through these topics from module 1 to module 5. All the important topics you can cover one by one. Okay. So each slide, if you want the slide, I can share the slide also. So please go through this material. Definitely parallelly prepare a notebook, make a short notes so that it will really help you to clear the examination. Happy learning. Wish you all the very best for your examination. Thank you. Have a great day.